So I'm here today to demo you a little bit of the work that we've been doing. We've been using GPT-3 as kind of the backend for the new Miro plugin we're working on, and I'll show you how it works. So this is the most recent AI assistant we've built, but I want to start by doing by showing you a slightly different one. So it all starts with creating a shape to which we add any concept that we want to explore. Let's start with large language models. Okay. And then we launch the plugin, which is here, and we select the Concept Explorer app. We select this, select again, we see that it's here, and then I do create the concept map. So essentially now it's calling GPT-3 with a prompt I designed, and it's getting him to return a concept map. One of the interesting parts of this is that that concept map is being returned in Mermaid.js, which is a type of markdown to create visual graphs, and it's going to be turning that Mermaid.js code into Miro API calls, and it renders this. So we can have a quick run through. We start with large language models here at the top, then we have pros and cons, accuracy, training infrastructure, ethical concerns. Then here we have toolkits. We go for PyTorch, then Keras, and TensorFlow. On the other side, we have applications, speech recognition, speaker recognition, speech synthesis, and then we have natural language processing. As you can see, it's quite comprehensive. I can then do a little bit of, I don't really know what is constituency in parsing, so I can use this button here, and I call define, and it's going to call GPT-3 again with a different prompt, and it's going to add a post-it next to this node with a short essay about what is constituency parsing in the context of NLP tasks. So let's have a look. In NLP, processing or identifying constituents of a sentence, like noun phrases, verb phrases, just skimming through it, it's quite comprehensive, and it gives me a little bit of visibility about what is that saying. I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to just show something different, which is I can expand the node. I can select the node, I click this, GPT-3 is called again with the previous graph loaded, and it's telling him, hey, can you expand on this one? So here we saw that it expanded into polarity classification and subjectivity classification. I also have a remove if I want to clean one of these nodes, or I can do a simple undo to remove my last action. So it's going to undo my last action. Of course, I added just two different things here because I think they can help, which is I can just Google directly from here, and it goes to Google with this query, or I can ask for images of something. So here we have dialogue act annotation scheme. So this is just one example. I want to show you the other one. So this one is around the toolkit that Impossible, the company I'm working with, has to help product teams be more planet-centric in contrast to user-centric. So essentially thinking about the outcomes and the second order and the third order effects that the products and features they build might have on different parts of the world, of the planet, that are not exclusive with their user. There has been a huge focus on user-centric design in the last couple of years, but we feel that there's something missing and there needs to be a bigger picture. So this is one of the tasks of that toolkit. It's the ecosystem mapping, trying to understand what are all the connections related to this. This prompt needs a little bit of work still, but let's give it a go and let's try see what we get. So I go to the ecosystem mapping one, I deselect and select IKEA again, and I do map IKEA, and it's going to call GPT-3 again with a completely different prompt, and it's going to populate this canvas here with post-its related to each one of these levels: user level, organization level, local community level, and society planetary level. And the video started slightly late, and something, okay, no, nothing is wrong. Let's see, it's still populating our canvas, and let's see what we got. So we got on the, so there are also color coded, as you can see here, behaviors in white, yellow. We have buying habits, how often people participate in home furnishing, the effects of home furnishing on individuals. Then we have on dark yellow user individuals, people, so it's this one, individuals. Then we have places with this blue. We have processes with this blue. We have, what's the pink one? Rules and regulators here. And we have on the light blue organizations. We also see that we have here local communities, traditional practices, attitudes towards home furnishing, and land and all. So to show you a different example, let's go again, create a board, and let's go for a more software oriented company. So I'm going to go with this, and I'm going to start again the plugin, and I'm going to be writing here the company I want. Let's go ecosystem mapping, and let's try a more software based Amazon Web Services. You'll see that there's a lot of repetition on the two different companies. It's something that I'm working on. I need to fine tune the model, probably with a selection of great results I got from previous prompts. So it becomes a little bit more diverse and not as repetitive when we change companies. But let's see what we get on AWS, which is kind of a standard in the startup world for you to build your services. It takes a little bit, so the prompt is right now, it's taking around 20 seconds, so it's a little bit slow. And as you can see, there's a lot of repetition, attitudes towards cloud computing, technology. We have a little bit, so we have data centers here. Processes are kind of the same, online developer communities, so there's some here, but it got stuck and it didn't go for the larger level. So there's a lot of work to be done, both on the prompt and probably on fine-tuning a model itself. But at least here you already have kind of an overview of what we're building. These are just the first two tools. We want to create a huge set of tools, probably one assistant for each canvas that is included on the toolkit. And the ultimate goal is essentially to bring almost the planet into the conversation when we're building products and we're building features that might affect not just directly the users of the app, but other communities and other people around the world. So this is it. I hope you enjoy it. Looking forward to getting to know a little bit more about the AI grant program and hopefully get selected. See ya.